Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome to SimRail 2021. We're going to be having a look at the free demo which is just available on Steam. Doesn't cost you anything, but you get to have a little look at what you can expect from SimRail 2021. So yeah, it's going to be driving trains. It's set in Poland, I'm assuming, judging by the fact it's made in conjunction with PKP, or they've got licensing for it. So you get some options. You've got train driver mode, dispatcher, which I'm assuming is their word for signaller, multiplayer, excellent, love a good multiplayer, never before seen in Train Simulator. Okay, maybe it was if you count trains, but we're not counting trains, doesn't count. Depot, don't know what that's going to let you do, and then you've got a couple of settings here. So the only one that's actually coloured is Train Driver, because again this is the free demo, so we're going to go ahead and click that. You've got select scenery, select scenario, and this is what we've got. Railway Line 1 is a 316 kilometre long line running from Warsaw to Katowice. Yeah, my pronunciations of Polish places are not going to be particularly good in the slightest. Maximum speed on this line is 160 kilometres an hour, or 100 miles an hour. So what we're going to do is we'll select that line. Are we selecting it? Yep, selected. Next. So we have got a couple of different trains. I don't know if we can. I think we've only got this multiple unit, the 34WE. Yeah, I think that's all we've got. So we're going to do the tutorial first of all. There we go, tutorial, and we'll see what happens. Now I have already tried playing through the tutorial and it was a little bit buggy. Now I don't know if that's to do with if that's just to do with the fact that it's a demo, or maybe I don't know. Maybe it didn't load properly. Not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Welcome to SimRail demo. You are at Dąbrowa Górnicza-Ząbkowice station.
Okay.
Today you will run passenger train 4665 on the section Dąbrowa Górnicza-Ząbkowice, Będzin. You will use the 34WE electric multiple unit to operate it.
Okay, so this is what we're going to be using. Now, first of all,
First we have to start by preparing the train. Walk towards the train and leave the cover panel next to the entrance doors.
So first of all, yeah, you'll notice that I am just walking backwards. I can click forwards, up, left, right, down. Yeah, we can only kind of move diagonally. Now, I don't know if that's a kind of a thing, but it makes this very difficult. So we're starting off. It looks absolutely fantastic, I'm sure you'll agree. I'm just going to leave it like this, because he's just walking. I've not even got my hands on the buttons. It looks brilliant, doesn't it? Compared to, I mean, it looks kind of Train Sim World 2-y, but it's so shiny. Look how good that is. I mean, I'm expecting big things from this game, for starters. We could do with, like, fixing it so that I can walk in a straight line. W, A, S and D also works, as well as up, down, left and right. Or doesn't work, as the case may be, but yeah. So let's go and get on the train. Now, you kind of have to jam yourself up against the train like that, so we can't look directly at it, otherwise it'll run off in another direction. So we click the panel.
Great.
You can
Now
click
switch on
any
the
of the
battery
panels,
and then close the
switch
cover.
on the battery and close the cover. So luckily it's highlighted it for you. Enable battery, close the cover.
Time to enter
Lovely.
the cabin. Use the
And
one.
right, so if we press 1,
Now,
we
turn on the
jump
radio
on board.
telephone. You
There
will
we
allow
go.
it to communicate with the dispatcher during the entire journey.
Okie dokie, so we need to turn on the radio. There we go.
Activate the cabin by turning the switch clockwise
Pretty good.
to the first position.
The problem that I've found with the tutorial is you've got like key bindings on your keyboard, but it doesn't actually tell you any of, you know, like activate the cab by turning the switch clockwise. What's the key binding? Come on, tell us. It's not a secret. Just, you know, tell me. But we'll
Our
turn
vehicle
that.
is powered by electricity
Oh, hang
from
on.
overhead
There we go.
line system. So it's necessary to lift the pantograph.
Lift the pantograph.
Use the
Lift.
button or a spacebar on a keyboard.
Reset the
Deactivate
system with
CA
spacebar.
FHP
Okay.
security system. These systems will regularly check your alertness while driving. Now,
Oh yes,
close
it
the quick
does.
circuit
Can
breaker.
tell you that much. Right, so we'll close the circuit breaker. Lovely.
Wait for a quick circuit breaker to close, and also wait for the converter and compressor to start. Correct operation.
So there's a lot of
the device
clunking,
is
so that's
necessary,
always
for
good.
example, to guide the braking system of a train. Now,
Compressor
set
by
the
the sounds of
forward
things.
direction.
Forward direction, there we go. Forwards.
Turn the
Lovely.
headlights to the drive position.
Drive.
During the day, you can dim them to not blind the other trains.
Lights far.
Move the
Lights
brake
near.
lever to
There we
the
go.
drive position.
Move the brake lever into the drive
Hold down the
position.
main brake line
Hold
button.
down the main brake unlock button. Lovely. Okay. You seem to have to do that quite a lot. Yeah, as soon as you
Use the
stop,
call button on your radio
you
telephone
always seem to need to
confirm
press
the
that.
readiness to the train dispatcher.
Okay, so we'll tell them we're ready to go.
Ząbkowice, 4665, ready to approach the platform.
And it appears you can actually type yourself by the looks of things.
Wait for a white light to appear on the semaphore that will allow you to drive towards the platform.
Okay, right, so we've got a white light. Clear to approach the platform. Right, yes, right, let's press plus on the keyboard. And you can just hold that to increase the power. We'll just have 28% of power. We'll, oh, hang on. That's not what I wanted to do. Go on, knock some power. Nope. Yeah, it's a little bit fiddly to get hold of. Or to, there we go, 25%, that's what I was going for. So if you press it once, if you press, it's plus and minus, that basically make the power handle go up and down. There we go, cancel that off. Lovely. It's plus and minus that make it go up and down, but if you press minus twice, it automatically takes it back to idle, so that you don't have to kind of sit there waiting for it to go back. The problem is if you only want to knock it back a few notches of power, then you find that that's a problem. So there we go. We're coming in our. I mean, I think it looks like an Alstom. It looks kind of like the Alstom things that they built in France. I mean, it's flipping ugly. I can tell you that much. Do we have to stop anywhere in particular? There we go. We'll just have.
Minus key on the numpad to brake.
There we go. So we're just braking. It's not particularly fast at the old braking. I don't know if we can. There we go.
Allow
Lovely.
the passengers to open the doors by rotating the switch to the correct side.
Okay, so we'll turn
Brake
that
at the departure time.
open
Close
right
the
doors.
doors.
It's really fiddly.
And right
Really
according
fiddly.
to the timetable.
Close the doors after the train manager is ready, and I like that. I like the fact they've incorporated a train manager into it.
Upcoming speed limits on the top right corner of a screen.
Okay, so that's going to
The
tell us.
speedometer will show
Yep.
you the set power, current speed limit, and current brake power. Your train stops at every station and train stop. Pay close attention to indicators and semaphores. Also, pay attention to dispatcher command.
Okay, are we ready to go? Does the train manager tell me when we're ready to go? Nope. Let's just turn the doors. Nope. There we go. Doors closed. Ready to go? No, that woman wants to get on. We're not ready to go. There we go, look, and you can even see in your mirror people getting on and off the train. Brilliant. Oh, that's a bit, yeah, we'll go with one, because otherwise you...
4665, ready for departure.
There we go, right, we're ready for departure now. So we'll close the
Time to
doors.
enter the cabin. Use the 1 key.
I am in the cabin.
Hold down the main brake line button.
Alright, so we have to unlock that every single time. For a multiple unit, it's not particularly fast or efficient.
Disable the ability to open the doors by turning the switch to the correct position.
There we go.
Push the throttle forward to accelerate.
Throttle forward. Yep, off we go. Come on. Nope. Go. How about now? There we go. Yeah, seems to take quite a while to do anything on these trains. Again, I don't know if this is how they're kind of wanting it to be, or if they've made it a little bit harder deliberately because it's the demo. I don't know if it's the full 300 kilometre... Oh, there we go. Right, cross that off with space. There we go. Bit of idle. Oh, look at that. I've almost got the hang of this. Yeah, you're quite a long way off having the hang of this, Joe. I like the noise of the train on the points. There we go. Okay. So we're up to 40 kilometres an hour. You can see that in the bottom right corner there. Oh, lovely. Look at that. Oh, wow. It's almost as if I'm quite good at this. I have already, like I said, played the tutorial before. I played it just before I started recording this, as it happens, and struggled like hell with it. So if you are kind of watching the tutorial, or you're watching this now thinking, I tried the tutorial and couldn't do it, don't worry, this is my second attempt. The first time you'd have just laughed.
Accelerate to the scheduled speed.
Okay. Now, what you've got to remember as well is in the top right corner, 1.8 kilometres away, is our next station. I forgot about that, so I just razzed it up because in a minute it'll go up to 120 kilometres an hour. There we go. Cancel that off. And I forgot about that. Went sailing through Debroa Gornisha Pogoria. The next stop, basically. Yeah, right, come on. Right. Bit of power. Whoa-hey, off we go. We'll go up to should we go up to about 80 kilometres an hour? There we go. Cancel that off. I mean, like I say, it does it regularly. There we go. So we'll just go to 83. So about a kilometre away now. So we'll start with a bit of braking. About 30%, do you reckon? Ah, stop. There we go, so we'll, I don't know if there's a timetable to stick to. There is a timetable. Top right corner, 16:10. Oh no, there's someone on the level crossing. Ah! Right. Toot. Oh no, we're going to hit him. Ah! Does nothing happen? Okay. There we go. We'll cruise. Well, yeah, we braked a bit early this time, didn't we? We're going to be late as well. 16:09. I don't know if Polish trains ever run late. There we go. Cancel the flashing yellow lights off. Yeah, I don't know if Polish trains ever run late, but if they don't, then they are now. Oh, speed limit is dropping to 100 kilometres an hour soon, I imagine. That's what that's telling me. I imagine once you've done this a few times, and you kind of get the hang of it, this will be really, really good. It does seem a bit odd that there's a... I mean, I'm not arguing with the game. I'm assuming that the game is based on a real route. I mean, it said it was, didn't it? Come on, stop. There we go. And we'll turn opening right doors. Lovely. Now let's unlock the brake pipe. Yes. So the doors are unlocked. Are people getting on and off? It does seem a bit of an odd place for a station, doesn't it? There's a lake on that side and just a tree on that side.
4665, ready for departure.
Okay, ready for departure. No, don't open both doors.
The ability to open the doors by turning
there we go.
the switch to the correct position.
Close position, off we go.
To accelerate.
Throttle forward. So what we'll do, we'll just razz it into full power, and we'll see how fast we get. There we go. Look at that. I mean, it sounds good, and apparently it's got a realistic physics engine as well. That's what it says on the old website. Right, so the next stop's about a kilometre away. So we'll go up to 100 kilometres an hour if we can. I mean, I don't really get kilometres an hour. There we go. So we'll, yeah, right, we'll just knock it to power minus 30. And we'll cruise down to... oh, look, there's a train coming the other way. Right, let's... Hello!
You are approaching the next stop.
There we go. Toot to our colleague there. I mean, the thing is, with it being in kilometres an hour as well, it feels very slow. Because obviously, like, 70 miles an hour would be a lot faster. Come on, stop. Oh, we're not going to stop. Oh, yeah, it does seem a little bit like it takes ages to stop. Come on, stop. See, 85% brake, I would expect it to brake a bit quicker than that. I mean, like I said, we're telling ourselves this is a demo. You know, there's a lot of things that can be fixed, and hopefully will be fixed. Opening left doors. I love how the mirror goes out and you can actually see the reflection. That happens on a lot of European trains. The Stadler Kiss is one of my favourites. I like it when I'm in Berlin. And we go on the RE2. The Odeg Ostdeutschland Eisenbahn GmbH. I really like the RE2 that they operated. I think they've lost the franchise on it now. So I don't know who's going to be operating the RE2.
Ready for departure.
Ready for departure. Doors closed. Like I say, a little bit fiddly,
Throttle forward to
but you
accelerate.
kind of get used to it. Right. Go. Full power. It is good, of course, that it tells you that in 2.3... Oh, hang on. Yeah. Acknowledge. In 2.3 kilometres, we're going to drop the speed limit down to 100. When's the next stop? Oh, the next stop's 3 kilometres away. That's good. Right, well, we can get up to a bit of speed then. That's good news. I'm happy with that. Wow. Oh, but hold on. Right, there's a yellow signal. There we go. We'll start slowing down for that. Excuse me. We'll have a bit more slowing down because I don't know how soon the red signal is after the yellow. There we go. We'll just cruise at 70 because I reckon we'll be able to stop at 70, even if we bang it in full power in the old emergency. Right. Acknowledge.
The visible semaphore indicates that the next semaphore is displaying the stop signal. Drive carefully.
It does indicate that indeed. Are you not going to tell me where that signal is? Oh, you are. It's in just less than a kilometre. I mean, obviously I'm panicking and slowing down because I really don't want to go past that signal. Can we ring the dispatcher and ask? Hello? Anybody there? Nope. Okay. Yep, doesn't appear the dispatcher wants to talk to us. We're going to have to stop. There we go. Because otherwise we're going to go sailing through the red, and that's not going to look good on our track record, on our driver file. I don't know if you have a driver file on this, but I mean in real life they have files, don't they, for if you've cocked up or if you've done something particularly brilliant.
Use the call button on the radio to call the dispatcher.
Alright, so we do actually ring the signaller.
Dąbrowa Górnicza, 4665, requesting permission to enter the station.
Oh, hang on. Stop.
Approach to Dąbrowa Górnicza, permit signal on track number 1.
The
Right,
stop
okie dokie.
signal allows for entry in emergency situation at a speed of up to 40 kilometers an hour.
Okay, so we can go up to 40 kilometres an hour. Well, we'll do that then. There we go. God, are we nearly at the station already? Well, we must be, obviously. Less than a kilometre away. So we'll speed up. There we go. And we'll just come round into the station. Do you know what? I'm really enjoying this now that I'm kind of getting the hang of it a bit more. When I first played it, I was like, oh my lord, my head was absolutely mashed trying to play it the first time. But when you kind of get your head around the little quirks that come with it, cancel that off. Yeah, when you kind of get your head around on the little quirks, it has the potential to be an absolutely fantastic game. And if they do sort out the little quirks, I think Dovetail Games should really be worried, you know, because this, in terms of like, you're outside the train, you're pressing buttons, you know. Oh, hang on, let's actually stop the train. Let's stop talking and focus on stopping. I mean, I didn't really want to use 100% brake. I mean, look at that, look how good that looks. It looks absolutely fantastic. Well, the train looks revolting, but there we go, opening left doors. Wing mirrors out. I kind of feel that that's where we'd stop, because there's nothing down there, the shelter's here. So we'll do what they say. There we go, doors are shutting. I love the feature that there's a train manager. I mean, that's something that Train Sim World 2 don't feature, isn't it? They don't have guards of any kind, it's all driver only. In your own time. 16:19. What time are we on? Oh, we're on 16:17. So we're actually a little. How on earth have we got here early? That's yeah, that's an odd one. But yeah, well, whatever. And yeah, if you're not already aware, like I said earlier, this is a free demo, and I'll put a link in the description to the Steam Workshop, where you can go, not Steam Workshop, Steam Store, where you can go and download that. Like I said, free of charge. Go download it and see what you think. I love how the passengers come up, open the door, and then they close on their own after 10 seconds, or however long it is. Because that happens on real-life European trains. The Bombardier Talent's a good one for it in Berlin. Well, not just Berlin, but in Germany. The Bombardier Talent 2. Fantastic train to ride on with DB. I mean, it'd be good if you could configure the joystick. Because, I mean, obviously, I do flight sim. I've got the joystick next to me. It'd be great if you could configure a controller to work with that. Are we nearly ready? 16:19? Are we not closing doors 30 seconds early? Do we not do it like that in Poland? Come on, blow whistle.
665, ready for departure.
Ready for departure. There we go. Close doors.
Disable the ability to open the doors.
Oh, I've already done it, love.
The correct position. Push the throttle forward to accelerate.
There we go. Look at that. Full steam ahead. Oh, hang on. Don't forget. We'll just... Oh. You can only do 40 kilometers an hour, Joe, so yeah, don't get too carried away. Oh, now you can do even more. There we go. Come on. Put your foot down. There we go. Look at that. We're off. Hell, it's like driving a tram. This is the end of the tutorial. Wow, okay, so we've made it through the tutorial. Yeah, this is going to be the end of today's video, because of course we're at the final stop. Let me know in the comments, won't you, what did you think to the tutorial? Well, not even what did you think to the tutorial. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm looking at the speed limit, not the station. Right, well, yeah, let's get accelerating to 100. 110. Yeah, what did you think to this? Is this something you're going to go check out? Let me know in the comments. What do you want to see in this game? You know, I mean, of course everyone's going to go, we want the British Railways, which is, of course, yeah, I'd never say no to that, but I don't imagine that that's something that's going to happen just yet, is it really? Oh, why is the power going off? I don't want the power to go off. There we go. We'll just bring the power back a little bit more. Just a third. That should be enough to stop it. Maybe a bit more. No, 50%. Let's say 50%. Yeah, I mean, are you going to go and check this out? It's definitely worth it. You should do. A lot of hard work has obviously gone into this. We've been looking forward to it for so long. Let's try to stop by the shelter. We'll be a good driver. A thoughtful driver. Thoughtful driver. There we go, let's have a picture. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video today. If you have enjoyed it, click the, hang on, open left doors. Click the thumbs up, it's always appreciated. And we will be covering more of SimRail when the full version comes out. And we'll be covering more of it in the demo. We'll see what else is to offer. So make sure you subscribe so you never miss out on any of that. Other than that, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you next time. Cheerio! Goodbye for now.